Hi everyone and welcome to the Echo Prayer app tutorial. It's this cool new little prayer app that we've discovered. It's going to help you get the most out of your prayer life. I'm going to do a step-by-step instructional video for you to follow. Simply go to your Apple Store or the Google Play Store, download the app and follow along with me as I walk you through with step-by-step instructions how to use this. Follow me. You can see I've highlighted the Echo app on my screen just here. I'm going to click on that right now and we're going to explore what it can do. So firstly, in the top left hand corner you see the drop down menu. I'm going to click on that right now and we're going to walk through this list together. Firstly, on this list you've got My Prayers right at the top here. I am going to press that and you'll see here's some prayers that I've added in previously. Pray for Caroline, network groups, family and new Christians. These are just prayers that throughout your day, as you think of something, you can whip out your app, you can write it in and you can add a prayer so that you can pray for it at a time where it might be more convenient or you have more space. I know throughout my day I can be quite busy, but think of something. This is a great reminder later in the day to not forget that prayer, but to go back and to really press in for it. So I will move you back to the main screen here, the menu screen, and the next one is Shared with Me. Now I don't have any prayers shared with me at the moment. If you do jot down a quick prayer during your week that you would like to keep asking God to help you with, and you want a friend to join you in that, you can quickly just share it with a friend of yours and they can join you in that prayer. The third one on the list is groups. Let me just run you through how setting up a group looks like. You might have a network group or just a group of mates from work that you know are Christians that you just want to group together in a prayer chat. Well, this is a great way to do it. Down the bottom of the screen you see create a new group. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to click on work mates, and then we can actually add people to this group. Okay, I'm going to click on Pete Roberts. He's one of my workmates, and I can also add Jody, and I'll add, there we go, Kids at Encounter is Katrina, and then I'm just going to click top right hand corner, add to group, and all these people will get a request from me saying I've created a group, and if I ever have a prayer that I want to share with these people, I can click share with the workmates group and they'll all get a copy of my prayer. Okay, I am going to exit out of this now. Back to this. Feeds is another interesting one. Now currently you'll see in my feeds I'm following Encounter Church. I'll quickly show you how to do that. Bottom left hand corner of your screen is find a new feed. Let's click on him and it says search for a feed. I'm just going to press there and write Encounter Church. Okay, and you'll see on this list Encounter Church is the third one down just there, Encounter Church of Christ. I'm already following Encounter Church of Christ, so I'll show you how to follow another church. I'll click on this Kingdom Encounter Ministries. And you'll see at the bottom of the screen is a request to follow. If I was to click that, I would get all of their prayer updates. As a church, we're looking at sending updates weekly, just a reminder of the sermon and which scripture was preached on. So it'll help people on a Monday morning apply in prayer what we just talked about in our sermon this Sunday just before. Okay, if I go back to the drop-down menu again, we've got reminders. I know personally, I know where I've got space in my day to actually set a time aside to pray. And right here I've got 7:20 in the morning, but I know once I put the kids to bed, I've got time at that time to pray as well. There might even be at lunchtime, I might have my lunch out and just say a few quick prayers to God then. This just reminds you in those moments to use that time right then to pray for something that you might have put on the prayer app. Below reminders is answered. that's just a category in which if you know that God has directly answered a prayer that you've been praying, that just goes into your answered folder, and it's just something to refer back to see where God has been listening to you and responding to your prayers, and you know that He has an outcome for you in regards to that prayer. And the last one is just about your activity, how often you use the app. I'm just going to show you how to add a prayer now by going back to this main screen, and it's quite simple. Add a prayer. Click on the plus button. Where it says enter prayer title, I might just write here, pray for those affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, you've got the option of putting a photo there if you feel like it, and you can write a description here. People struggling or out of work. Okay, people out of work and struggling, I click add prayer. Now this is going to add it to my prayer app so that I can be reminded to pray about it later, but as this screen's just showed, I've got the option of sharing it. I'll show you quickly how to share it. So you click on the middle button, and then again these names come up. I can share it with any one of these individuals. I can also copy it to a group. You can see other sharing options right down the bottom of the screen. And I can share it to a group that I've created already, or you can just send it to one of our staff here at Encounter Church to send out to our prayer team. We've got a team that's specifically put together to pray in confidence for people's difficult times, and we will send it out to them for them to pray along with us and along with you for whatever difficult season you might be facing at that moment. So that is the app in a nutshell, and I just encourage you guys to load it, to use it, and to get praying. Have a great week. It's great doing church with you. Love you guys. See ya.